Hello and welcome to another Pogo bootleg set review. This is set number PG8081 containing figures PG298 all the way to 305. So most of these characters here are from Cable and X-Force. Starting from the left we have Dr. Nemesis, we have Colossus in his X-Force suit, Sabretooth as Weapon X, we have Bishop, don't know who that is, Executioner aka Skurge, who appeared in the 4 movies and he looks nothing like this version. I guess he's also holding an axe and he's bald, but that's about it. And then we have Cable, which also doesn't look like his movie counterpart, but does have a robotic arm and eye patch, so that's something that's recognizable. Again, I don't really know Cable, I don't read too much Marvel stuff, so I don't know a lot of these characters. And then we have Forge, which is also from X-Force, and finally we have a Spider-Man character here from Infinity War, of course, in here just in case you don't recognize any of these characters, but hey, at least there's still Spider-Man that you know. And Pogo themselves have already released an Iron Suit Spider-Man previously, and I'll just say this right now that both the Shenron one and the previous Pogo one that I've reviewed are not as good as this one. So as far as I'm concerned, of all the Infinity War Spider-Man suits that from bootleg companies that I have reviewed so far, this one will be the best version out currently. Accessory wise, you got the minifigure base, of course, no spare hands or whatever. And yeah, we have a assault rifle for the one on the left end of Colossus. We got some claws for Sabretooth. Oh, of course, he's got claws because he's just like Wolverine, I guess, according to these bootlegs. Giant shotgun here, got a buildable axe, which is a bar and 2 axe pieces. Tiny little pistol, looks like some sort of sci-fi gun, so I'm just going to zoom in a little bit there. Assault rifle for him, and of course, standard spider web for the Spider-Man character. Plastic quality of all these figures are pretty decent and a standard Pogo affair. They feel nice to mess around in the hand, not too shiny, not too waxy, so that's pretty good. The overall clutch of all these figures are okay. Hair's a little bit tight but not annoying, so they don't get stuck or glued onto the headpiece, so you can still remove them without too much annoyance. But there's not really too much reason to remove them if you just like these figures, because there's no secondary head print on any of these characters. The overall print quality on the torsos are pretty nice. I do like his silver shirt. That looks pretty good. Colossus looks alright, and Spider-Man, of course, is really nicely done, nicely printed, but of course I'm not going to keep him either because I'm eventually going to get some Infinity War Lego set, so I'll just keep the official Lego figure. But what we have here is pretty decent. However, none of the faces are that good. Spider-Man's okay, and his is okay, but the rest of them look kind of weird. They remind me of Shinron on a bad day. They have goofy looking eyes and terrible faces, and this Sabretooth right there reminds me of a really old Sabretooth figure from a few years ago, from I think it was Shinron or DLP, can't remember, but looks like it's just the same face design, and it looks terrible. It just looks really goofy and unofficial. I suppose his and Colossus' head is okay, but I'm not really sure why Colossus isn't using sort of a more metallic-like plastic. The grey there is okay, and the overall suit looks quite nice, but I would have preferred every single Colossus figure to have a metallic plastic for the head or the arms. Aside from him, all of the other characters have some sort of side printing and arm printing, and of course Spider-Man has leg printing. The arm printing and side printing on Spider-Man is pretty decent. The muscle texture hair print on him is pretty good as well, and the other figures are printed okay. The red logo there is a little bit faded on the other side of the arm, but this side it's okay as well. So for the most part, they get the job done. The for Skurge here, his shoulder clothing is not printed all the way around, and it's very obvious and looks really tacky, so not a fan of that one. Back printing on all of these figures are very simple, except for Spider-Man. They're just kind of faded, kind of just average. They get the job done, but nothing to wow me. And his sort of skin texture print on the black plastic is really faded. They didn't use any white paint, I assume, and looks, again, kind of tacky. So yeah, only a Spider-Man figure. Looks amazing, although I am pretty sure that's not the correct back of the Spider-Man suit. It looks kind of weird. It looks like just slightly altered version of the front print, so that kind of sucks. But at least there's some sort of printing there. We'll probably most likely get a bunch of better Iron Spider suits that copied the copying of the official figures. So if you're not in a rush, then don't pick this setup just for that Spider-Man. So if you're an X-Force fan, then you might appreciate this set, but the overall quality on these figures, the print design is a little bit messy, the print quality isn't up there, the face designs are just goofy for the most part, and if you want an Iron Spider figure for cheap, just probably some stuff out now that's better than this one. So only for hardcore X-Force fans who can't get these figure designs anywhere else, and everyone else, this set is not recommended. It is an easy pass, easy miss. So subscribe, just comment below, and of course, take care and have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye now.